welcome to Live Interactive English. Hello everyone, I'm Karen. And that is Shane.
Sorry everybody, my name is Shane.
Today we're looking at day one of YouTube turns 20, the video platform that changed the world. And speaking of which, what are you doing?
I'm looking at YouTube right now.
Oh, is that why you're watching YouTube videos?
Yeah, because I'm going to be taking a trip to Pattaya.
Ooh, in Thailand.
And I'm trying to find some hotels, looking through some hotel reviews to kind of get an idea of, they usually will show you the room, they'll show you around the place. So it's a lot different than just looking online at the pictures. You can get a nice review from it. So I always use YouTube whenever I'm researching hotels.
Really? Because I usually just check the website. I didn't know that you can do that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's
you can basically do everything on YouTube now, right?
Yeah, particularly if it's, unless it's like a really, really small hotel. But like if it's a pretty big hotel, most likely there's going to be like a walkthrough. They're going to show you what the room, and hopefully you can even find the specific room style that you're going to be going in, and then you can see exactly what to expect.
That is true.
And they'll tell you the pros and cons of it, that of course on the website they're not going to say the water pressure isn't good in our hotel. You could read the reviews, but on YouTube it's just a nice way to visually really see what your hotel is going to look like.
Well, I have to say that YouTube is very, very useful. I basically learn a lot of things from YouTube too. Whenever I want to learn a new recipe, then I would just kind of research it and then find a video on YouTube, and then there will be somebody teaching me how to make certain things.
Well, the YouTubers turned 20 years old. Can you believe that? 20 years of YouTube. All right, why don't we get into today's article?
All right.
On February 14th, 2005, Valentine's Day, YouTube was founded by ex-PayPal employees Chad Hurley, Steve Chen, and Jawed Karim. Originally, it was launched as a video-based dating site that invited users to tune in, hook up. Users could upload videos to talk about their interests or describe the kind of partner whom they hoped to find. There was just one problem: no one was interested. To survive, the site became a platform for sharing user-created videos. In April 2005, Karim uploaded YouTube's first video, Me at the Zoo. This simple idea completely changed how people shared videos.
So today we're looking at day one of YouTube turns 20, the video platform that changed the world. And I really do have to say, YouTube really did change the world.
Yes, absolutely. Before YouTube, can you imagine what the world looked like? It was just like, it was before really the internet took off.
Exactly.
And now it's just like everything is about social media, and YouTube really played such an important role in that. It's a very important platform. Now, when we say a platform, it refers to a place where people share information or services, like a website or social media app. For example, like YouTube is a platform where people can watch and share videos. An example sentence might be, Line is a messaging platform that we use daily.
Especially in Taiwan.
Yes, right. Okay, so on February 14th, 2005, Valentine's Day.
That's right, February 14th.
YouTube was founded by ex-PayPal employees Chad Hurley, Steve Chen, and Jawed Karim.
Okay. So that's when it started, right?
Yeah.
So that was back in 2005.
Wow, and they were ex-PayPal employees. That's something that I didn't know.
That's right. So when you say ex something, it just means before they were PayPal employees, right?
Yeah, and then they got fired. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, let's continue. Originally, it was launched as a video-based dating site that invited users to tune in, hook up. I had no idea.
Really?
I had no idea that YouTube was supposed to be a video-based dating site. Now we know what a dating site is. It's a site where you can go on, where you can meet different people and you can go on dates. Exactly.
Interesting. Tune in and hook up. Hook up means to meet up with somebody.
Exactly.
Tune in just means that you watch something, like you go to a channel or something like that and you watch it. So you watch this thing and then you go and meet up with somebody. Tune in, hook up.
Wow, I had no idea. Okay, but we're talking about originally. That was the idea.
Right.
So originally, that is an adverb. It just means in the beginning, when something first started. So for example, you can say, this building was originally a hospital. So I mean, at the beginning, it was a hospital, but then it changed into something else.
Right. So launch here is a verb, which means to start or introduce something new, like a product, event, or service. For example, if you launch a YouTube platform, it means you are starting it or making it available for people to use. It's like opening a new store or starting a new video game. So our example sentence is, the company is going to launch a new YouTube channel next week with fun videos for kids. Yeah, so you always see people also launching their channel on YouTube.
Exactly,
right?
that's starting their channel.
You can start your own channel on YouTube. All right, let's go to Hanny.Hello，
大家好，我是 Hanny。同学们有天天在使用 YouTube 看影片、听音乐吗？今年是 YouTube 创立20周年，我们就来好好介绍这个改变世界的影音平台。在2005年2月14日情人节这一天 ，PayPal 的几位前员工创立了 YouTube。最初呢，这个网站是以影片为主的约会平台登场，邀请用户来Tune in, hook up 就是上线收看、配对碰面。Tune in 在这边是当不及物用来表达观看影片。Hook up 在这边是不及物用法，表达碰面的意思。那它是口语用法。好，课文单字 platform 则是表达平台。Originally 这个副词表示起初、原本。Launch 当动词可以表达推出，像推出商品，也可以表达促使某人开始某种职业啊、事业或者是走红的意思。另外，文中用的 ex-PayPal employees 来表达 PayPal 的前员工，那么ex 这个字首就可以表达以前的、前任的，而 PayPal 就是第三方支付服务提供商。我们接回到课文中。
Welcome back. Now, continuing the article, users could upload videos to talk about their interests or describe the kind of partner whom they hoped to find.
Wow, so does that mean that in 2005, that's how it started?
So, yeah.
Because I had no idea.
Yeah, I had zero idea that that's how they first began. It's kind of like now we use dating apps.
Exactly.
Back then, there weren't really a lot of apps, right? I don't even know if iPhone had created apps yet. So they just figured, why not? Let's go online and let's try to, make some matches.
Okay, let's find out what happened. I mean, originally that was the idea, right? For people to start meeting and connecting with people. Okay, so there was just one problem. No one was interested.
That's a big problem.
Okay, that's right. If no one was interested, that means no one wanted to do it. No one wanted to maybe make their own video, upload them, and try to find different people on this website. So I guess it failed.
Yeah, so you can imagine, you think of this successful YouTube company, but you never know what's going to happen. You can imagine at that time, they must have been like, gosh, this is such a huge failure. What are we going to do?
That's right.
So let's find out, what did they do? To survive, the site became a platform for sharing user-created videos.
So that's the YouTube that we know right now, right?
Right.
Sharing user-created videos. All the users who are on YouTube, they're able to share anything they created, any kind of videos they created.
Basically anything, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So in April 2005, Kareem uploaded YouTube's first video, Me at the zoo. This simple idea completely changed how people shared videos. So I guess back in the days, I don't even remember how people used to share videos. You probably have to use your camera and make a video. And if you want to share with somebody, and then you would actually see that person and in person to show them that video, right?
Yeah, right. So it's pretty interesting.
But now you can do it on that platform.
How it began. And I imagine there's still people uploading videos called Me at the Zoo.
That's right.
Because, you can share everything. All right, let's go ahead and cut to Hanny.
YouTube 一开始是以影片为主的约会平台，用户就可以上传影片，谈谈自己的兴趣啊，描述希望找到的伴侣类型。可是问题在于，没有人感兴趣耶。那为了求生存，这个网站只好转型成分享用户自制影片的平台。那课文这两个段落，它有用到关系代名词 that 和 whom， 我们这边就来介绍一下限定形容词子句的用法。关系代名词包括 who, whom, whose, which 和 that。那我们先来看看关系代名词的主格、受格跟所有格。当先行词是人的话，主格用 who 或是 that， 受格用 whom 或是 that， 那么所有格用 whose。当先行词是事物的话，主格和受格是用 which 或 that， 所有格是用 whose 或是 of which。接着我们来看看它的使用时机。当先行词是不特定的人事物时，关系代名词所引导的限定形容词子句是用来修饰先行词，这时候关系代名词前面不加逗号。好，那举例来说 I have a friend who lives in Samoa 或是 that lives in Samoa， 我有一位住在萨摩亚的朋友。句子里面的先行词 a friend 一位朋友看起来是不特定的对象，所以我们后面紧接着形容词子句 who lives in Samoa 或是 that lives in Samoa 来修饰它，限定范围表达是一位住在萨摩亚的朋友。那 who 或是 that 前面不加逗号。我们再看一个例句 The guy whom we met yesterday is a comedian， 或是 The guy that we met yesterday is a comedian。 我们昨天遇见的那个男生是喜剧演员。那注意受格关系代名词 whom, which, that 可以省略，所以刚刚那个句子是可以省略掉 whom 或是 that。 可是如果我们碰到关系代名词前面有介系词，就不能省略咯。好，接回到课文中。
Okay, so we learned some interesting facts about how YouTube first got started. And I think the first idea of the dating, the dating site idea, it didn't work because no one was interested, right?
Yep.
And then it became the user, all the users are able to share any kind of videos they created.
Yeah, it's a really great idea. So let's go to the second part of the article and we'll be right back.
All right.
Within the year, Nike's Touch of Gold advertisement became the site's first video to reach 1 million views. 20 years later, there are billions of YouTube videos, and users view over 1 billion hours of content daily. The platform has helped launch big-name artists including Ed Sheeran and Doja Cat, and allowed top YouTubers like Mr. Beast and PewDiePie to earn millions of dollars. But it's not all fame and fortune. Thanks to its free lessons and educational videos, the site has also become a useful learning tool.
Welcome back, everybody. So before the break, we learned that 3 guys who left their jobs at PayPal decided they're going to make a video dating site.
That's right.
Right? Where you can meet people and you can
go on dates
and hook up and meet up with them, right? And that failed. But what they did is they kind of shifted and made it into what it is today, where users can go ahead and just upload any videos to their platform and anybody can watch, right?
Exactly. You can share your video with everyone in the world, right? Okay, so within the year, Nike's Touch of Gold advertisement became the site's first video to reach 1 million views. Wow, so I think back in the day that was a really big thing. I think nowadays you can see lots of videos over 1 million views, right?
You can see, yeah, ones with billions of views.
Exactly. So that's
But that's
the first video to reach 1 million views, right?
Yeah, and it's still hard to reach 1 million views.
Okay, well, we're looking at this word here, advertisement, and that is a noun. So an advertisement is a public notice or announcement, often paid for, that tells people about products, services, or events. It may be like a poster, TV commercial, or online ad that tries to persuade you to buy something, participate in something, or believe something. So for example, you can say, they made an advertisement to tell people about their new store. And it's such a powerful thing too. I think if more people, they see this advertisement, it really, makes you want to buy their products.
Advertising, unfortunately, it's kind of, to me, it's like brainwashing.
Exactly.
But it really works.
It really does.
It really does. Who knows? It's just the way humans are, is that the more we see something, the more we want it. Okay, 20 years later, there are billions of YouTube videos, and users view over 1 billion hours of content daily.
I have to say that I do go on YouTube every single day to watch different types of videos.
Yeah.
You do too, right?
I don't use it as much as I used to because there's other social media platforms that I might use instead, but I still use it all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, why don't we go ahead and go to Hanny?
YouTube 转型成分享用户自制影片的平台之后，第一支达到100万观看次数的影片是 Nike 的广告 Touch of Gold。那么20年后 ，YouTube 上面有数十亿支的影片，用户每天观看超过10亿小时的内容。我们来看单字 advertisement， 它表示广告，是个名词。它的相关词性 advertising 也是名词，它可以表达广告活动、广告或广告业。Shane 老师聊到说，有一些广告很洗脑。那我们补充一下 brainwash 就可以表达对什么洗脑，向什么来强行灌输的意思。好，这句话课文中。
Okay, now and we're back. The platform has helped launch big-name artists, including Ed Sheeran and Doja Cat, and allowed top YouTubers like Mr. Beast and PewDiePie to earn millions of dollars. That's right. A lot of, I think, artists were discovered on YouTube, where their videos just go viral because of their talent, right?
Yeah, and their channels can really earn them millions of dollars. And some people who are like singers and stuff like that, you can imagine that, a young, what's his name?
Justin Bieber?
Justin Bieber, he started off, putting YouTube videos up.
That's right.
Like so many of the big artists right now were discovered basically on YouTube. So it's a huge platform and has such a potential for you to become a star. But it's not all fame and fortune.
It's not?
Right,
Oh,
right.
okay.
So when we say it's not all fame and fortune, when we're talking about fortune just means a lot of money or good luck. It can refer to having wealth or experiencing something really lucky. So for example, Gwen hopes to earn a fortune one day.
So it's not just fame and fortune. So fame just means famous, right?
Right.
Becoming famous and not just about the money. Okay.
About the money.
That's right.
And all the good stuff that comes along with being famous. So there's other things.
Exactly. Thanks to its free lessons and educational videos, the site has also become a useful learning tool. And I have to say, I have learned so much from YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's completely free too.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's so great for things like you mentioned before, like recipes.
Exactly.
You want to learn how to cook something. You want to learn how to do pretty much anything.
Exactly.
Learn to play the guitar,
Ukulele,
the piano,
the flute.
anything.
You name it.
You have really high quality videos these days up there and channels that are dedicated to just teaching you how to do something, and it's very educational.
Exactly. So when you say something is very educational, that's an adjective. If something is educational, it teaches you some new information or gives you new knowledge. So for example, you can say the game is educational. It helps me with math. It helps me learn it. So it's very educational.
Right.
Okay, now let's go to Henny.
YouTube 这个平台帮助知名艺人崭露头角，也让一些顶尖的 YouTuber 能够赚数百万美元。不过YouTube 并不只有名气和财富而已，多亏了它免费的课程和教育影片，这个网站也成为实用的学习工具。那么单字 fortune 是名词，表示财富、财产，它可以当可数或不可数。当可数名词来用的话，通常会用单数型 a fortune 来出现。好，那么 educational 是形容词，形容教学的或者是教育性的。而刚刚说多亏了什么什么，这边有一个重点是 thanks to 表示由于、幸亏，它是片语介系词，后面要接名词或动名词，那它就跟 because of 意思相近，常常用来指出正面的原因。举例来说， Thanks to your help, I was able to solve the problem successfully. 由于你的帮忙，我才能顺利解决问题。好，这句话课文中。
Okay, now we are back. So we talked about, how a lot of benefits that YouTube has given us, right? How it's really beneficial and has made so many artists famous, and then it made them a lot of money from YouTube as well.
Yeah, and it's so great for users, for trying to learn stuff or just be entertained.
Exactly.
Right? So why don't we go ahead and review the article again, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
On February 14th, 2005, Valentine's Day, YouTube was founded by ex-PayPal employees Chad Hurley, Steve Chen, and Jawed Karim. Originally, it was launched as a video-based dating site that invited users to tune in, hook up. Users could upload videos to talk about their interests or describe the kind of partner whom they hoped to find. There was just one problem: no one was interested. To survive, the site became a platform for sharing user-created videos. In April 2005, Karim uploaded YouTube's first video, Me at the Zoo. This simple idea completely changed how people shared videos. Within the year, Nike's Touch of Gold advertisement became the site's first video to reach 1 million views. 20 years later, there are billions of YouTube videos, and users view over 1 billion hours of content daily. The platform has helped launch big-name artists including Ed Sheeran and Doja Cat, and allowed top YouTubers like Mr. Beast and PewDiePie to earn millions of dollars. But it's not all fame and fortune. Thanks to its free lessons and educational videos, the site has also become a useful learning tool.
最后，我们来复习今天课文里的单字文法。单字的部分有 platform 这个名词表示平台 ，originally 是副词，表示起初、原本 ；advertisement 名词表示广告 ；fortune 也是名词，表示财富、财产 ；educational 是形容教学的、教育性的。好，文法的部分，我们第一个学到限定形容词子句的用法，关系代名词包括 who、whom、whose、which 和 that， 它们所引导的限定形容词子句是用来修饰先行词，这时候关系代名词前面不加逗号哦。那第二个学到片语介系词 thanks to， 它表示由于、幸亏，后面要接名词或动名词。好，那以上是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
Traditional foods are dishes that have been enjoyed by people for a very long time. And if you enjoy traditional Taiwanese snacks, well, I've got the perfect place for you. 淡水 Old Street. 淡水 Old Street is just a few minutes walk from 淡水 MRT station. The street is full of traditional shops, cafes, and restaurants. There are all kinds of traditional treats, like age and iron eggs here. You can walk along the water and watch the sunset. There are also many places where you can play games and buy gifts. Seafood restaurants here let you pick your seafood. Then it's cooked right in front of you. If you have time, take a boat to Bali or Fisherman's Wharf for more great scenery. So, next time you're in the mood to walk by the gorgeous Danshui River while munching on irresistibly delicious Taiwanese snacks, then Danshui Old Street is the place for you.